Hello and welcome to Blockchain Gaming World Daily. It's me, John Jordan. So news looking at today is that Warner Music Group has partnered with Splinterlands. So in some ways, Warner's Music, should say, has been pretty active over the last couple of years in blockchain. They were one of the first investors into Dapper Labs back in the day, kind of 2019, I think, 2020, and they've done quite a lot of deals. And obviously, we're seeing, in general, music being a growing part of sort of NFTs, both in terms of the music stuff and then people like kind of Snoop Dogg getting involved in metaverses like the Sandbox. So in some ways, this is a continuation of what Warner's has been doing. I guess what's interesting here is that Splinterlands has is a sort of particular sort of fantasy-based trading card game, been around for a couple of years, pretty successful. The biggest blockchain game in terms of online wallets on a daily basis, has been really for the last couple of years, off and on. So Splinterlands is sort of working on the Hive blockchain, so it's a different sort of blockchain to many of the other ones, and they have some interesting plans about what they want to do in terms of their blockchain infrastructure going forward, and also they are working on some new games as well. So I guess the interesting bit about this press release or this news is it's more about sort of Splinterlands becoming more than a one game company. It's more about Splinterlands taking what they've learned in the Splinterlands game and then doing some other games. Let's quickly go through some of the actual words, shall we? So the collaboration is to give select Warner Music artists opportunities to create and develop unique play-to-earn arcade-style blockchain games. So obviously, Splinterlands is a game where you own cards, and you can buy cards, you can sell cards, and you sort of play hands against other people in a sort of very light Hearthstone sort of gameplay, and then you can earn rewards. It has its It has two tokens, and you can earn those tokens. You can earn other NFTs. So they have a whole working sort of blockchain economy, and it's also on web and also on mobile through the App Store. So Splinterlands, this game is quite accessible, and as we see down here, in terms of a bit more specifics, they're going to be Splinterlands and Warner will be producing mobile-friendly, accessible games. It doesn't say necessarily mobile apps. It says mobile-friendly, so maybe there'll be they could be web-based games, browser games that are sort of modified or designed, optimized for mobile screens. Depends whether you can get these sort of games through Apple and Google. You sort of can do, but you have to sort of be careful what blockchain elements you enable to do that. So we'll see what that turns out. But we can see mobile-friendly, accessible games around about sort of Warner Music artists. So yeah, that's sort of interesting in the sense that now sort of not all musicians, but some musicians certainly with sort of core audiences can branch out, and obviously they've been doing that for years in terms of merchandising and other sort of experiences and things like blockchain and metaverse give them other opportunities to do that and sort of get their fan base into a economy. So we'll see what happens. Again, it's all a little bit light on what's going to happen, but I think it's interesting that it is Splinterlands. It says down here, get some numbers. So Splinterlands, 1.8 million registered users, 450,000 daily users. This is actually wallets, so we have to be a little bit careful about wallets and users, because you could play the game, a single individual could play the game through multiple wallets, and you do have bots as well. But the figures are roughly right. I'd definitely say over 300,000, 350,000 daily active unique wallets has been pretty sustained for Splinterlands. So a good sort of a good learning experience for them, and then we'll see what they do in terms of the musicians of Warner's. And this is not just in terms of this deal, but all music labels, all brand IPs, all sports teams, all everything is all now looking at how to get involved into blockchain and how to do NFTs. And obviously, a lot of that stuff will fail because there's just like too much going on. But the stuff that rises to the surface will be very successful. So good luck to Splinterlands, one of my favourite games. I'd be interested to see what they get up to. Thanks for watching. This is Blockchain Gaming World Daily, where we look at what's going on in the blockchain gaming world every day. So please subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching, and see you again soon.